All right, back at it. Ooh, man, that's a little bit loud there, Kevin Dixon.
Hey, hey.
KD. When you say KD, I think of Kevin Durant.
I am definitely not Kevin Durant.
We got a guy.
Though I would love to be.
Now, this guy sitting next to me, you'll see him in the video here in a minute. He's a very humble guy. And I was about to say, we got a KD that's better than the KD down. But our KD would say, I'm not better than anybody. But in my opinion, he's a really good guy. It's none other than our wonderful, wonderful friend joining us today, Brother Dixon, Kevin Dixon. What's going on, man?
Hey, doing now. Just staying busy.
It's good to have you on again.
Good to be on. Good to see you with you.
It hasn't been a year. It's been 10 months because we did this in the end of July last time.
Yeah.
So
I think it was hotter.
Yeah.
Much hotter.
I'm starting to sweat. The humidity's starting to get here. When Cherie Brabbits tells me it's time to wind down, it's time to wind down. So she hasn't said that yet. So. Well, God bless you, my friend. It's good to have our friend Kevin Dixon here with us from Anthem Technology, your 11 a.m. sponsor here of Rays of Hope, and the support from so many organizations such as Anthem Technology really helps to make this a successful event. We have our friends from Sam Houston Women's Basketball here right now. They're hanging out with us, and so we know that they're going to draw in a crowd as well. But Kevin, it's so good to see you, man. Give us a little update. How have you been? What's been going on in life before we dig into the meat of things?
Man, it's been all kinds of stuff. We've still been growing as a company, still trying to serve the community as best we can. So that's been going well. We've of course also running Century Security. So fairly new company, going on year 2, and that's been starting to grow a lot this year. So taking some traction, and then. Just personal life, my kids, I just graduated my youngest kid.
Don't be speaking. I'm going to be a grandpa when mine graduates.
Hey, whatever. But we got married really young. We had kids really young. So I am 43 years. I think I'm 43. Yeah, I'm 43 years old, and my.
Wait, hold on. Oh. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. Don't get run over, Ray.
Intern running into Ray over here. So, Ray, come over here real quick, man. We're gonna give Ray Hernandez a shout out. Ray Hernandez, Huntsville Walker County Chamber here with us. Caius is here,
hey,
the intern. Caius, I did an article. I put you up on Hello Huntsville, man. So good to see you, young man. So here we gotta do a quick. Ray is our president of the Huntsville Walker County Chamber of Commerce, and man, I love the new Pixel because you can just zoom on out. Here we go, Ray. You ready? All right, there you go. Ray, thank you.
For the work that you're doing in the community.
Absolutely.
Right, thank you. Yeah.
Your support.
Of course.
And Caius, thank you for putting up with Ray. So don't get in front of him though, because if he falls over, we don't have. It's
only one of them.
Yeah, there's only one Ray.
Only one Ray.
So Huntsville Hornet and now a sophomore at the University of Texas.
Yeah. Awesome.
Austin. You can go with them.
Yeah. All right, man.
Awesome.
Well, great.
And didn't burn off or anything.
Yeah. Well, just remember when you get to Austin that the shade of orange we have here is a little more pleasing to the eyes. So that's always my joke, man. So thank you, Ray. Appreciate you. Well, we are here. We had to get Ray on for a moment. Just love the work that he does. And Caius, the new intern there at the Huntsville Walker County Chamber of Commerce. You're a member. You go to the breakfast.
Yep.
And another important resource, to be involved in the community. But Kevin, kids graduate. I think that's cool, man. You said 40.
I'm 43.
43.
Yeah.
When you hit 40, were you like, oh man, I'm 40? Was it like a weird thing, or was it like whatever?
I always say 40 was not that bad. 41 felt different. Because then it was like,
Sorry, I keep.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. Hey, girl, we got waters here for y'all too. So there's a ton of water in there. So please get some. Yeah, we're live.
40 is just a new year, but 41 felt like I was in my 40s, so it was a whole nother level of older. So.
Well, it's awesome, man. Well, Kevin, you're a hometown boy here,
yep.
and I love the story with you and Jay. Jay helps you run Century Security, and I love Jay, man. I love you. I love this community. I'm so thankful that we can live in a community where you tell people you love them, and it's not a weird thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean that in a nice way, because the generosity that pours out of Huntsville, Texas, is bar none the best I've ever seen. And I came from a great community in Georgetown in Central Texas, and miss my hometown. But I'm just so thrilled with how people come together here, especially during times of need. That's why we're here at HEB today. We'll be here until 7 o'clock, accepting non-perishable food items, all sorts of things, cash donations, gift cards to Home Depot, and much more to go back to area nonprofits. And we want you to come out. Kevin said, man, I want to get on board. Last year, you reached out to me when you saw it, and you were all over it. You said, sign me up for the whole shebang, and you did it again this year with Anthem. And I really appreciate that, because it's not about me. It's not about our organizations. It's about this community, man.
Absolutely, and we've got so many great nonprofits, and I know this year you're actually, I think, supporting some families that had lost a lot of their belongings through the flooding and different stuff through the storms we've had. So, but we're always glad to help, and if I will always help if I can. Whatever I have resource-wise to do, we're gonna put it into the community. We're gonna do our best to support where we can. So
I gotta plug Kevin on something else too. I recently got on staff at First, and man, you guys have just been absolute rock stars getting our technology up to date. I can give a testimonial because we needed some upgrades, we needed some things kind of restructured, and we had some great help in the past, but you guys came in and said, hey, here's what we need to do, and we trusted you guys. Y'all came in, you ran fiber, you replaced it with all enterprise level stuff, and that church is humming now as far as the technology goes. Maybe give us a little bit of your input on those kind of projects, and and I got in the middle of it, and I shouldn't have, because then I'm like, well, do half and finish the other half, and you went ahead and did the whole thing. But give us some insight onto those projects and kind of how they work.
Yeah, no, we can take on big, very large projects all the way down to really small projects. What we like to do is just look at what's going on, particularly at like First Baptist. You guys had a lot of need for bandwidth, a lot of need for lots of facilities. Everything needed to be tied together and connected. Hello. And to do that well, you've got to have the right equipment. You've got to have the right cabling. And so what we like to do is assess. We always look at things not to throw the craziest, biggest thing in there, but we try to look at what do you need, what are the needs that you have, and then we want to try to replace equipment, repair equipment, whatever we can do to get you where you need to be. And in your case, you guys have one of the state-of-the-art networks now, so I think it's going to serve the church well and serve the community well to have that. So, and of course, I know you've got new radio station.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Online or coming online, so that's going to help there as well. So
we're thankful for that. Your text came out, Kevin. You were there during the initial consultation, and you even chimed in the middle of a couple things that I was working on, and I just love that support. When you got a business, it's all about customer service. Anthem Technology, they talk the talk, they walk the walk, they truly do it all. And, as someone, for me, that's active in the community, I definitely want to promote good things and promote these nonprofits, help out people, but I also want to help out local businesses that are working so hard. I'm so thankful, Kevin, that in 2018 I made the decision to get out of the IT game. I admire you and I pray for you, because I know that it's not as easy as it used to be back in like 1999, 2000.
No.
The Y2K was pretty big back then, but it's changed a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And what's important, the reason I'm bringing this up though, is you guys have not only stayed with the curve, you've been ahead of the curve, especially with our church. You said, we got some equipment we can put in. It may be a little bit over what you need right now, but in the future it's going to suffice. So put it in, man. If it's only a little bit more, let's stay ahead of that curve, and that's what you guys do. Yeah,
no, we try to stay current. I mean, in IT you have to. It is the only way to stay relevant, and I wasn't in it as long as you started back in, what was it, 90?
No, I was officially, like unofficially 04.
04, okay.
But I was fixing computers when like 97 for my teachers.
Right, yeah. Which
off the record IRS agents.
I think that's how every IT guy starts. You're fixing computers for some, random people, friends, whatever. But yeah, I didn't start until really in the business until 2011, 2012, somewhere in there, actually, doing it as a job. And but it changes rapidly, even in the time from 2012 to 2024. Here we are now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's dramatically different. Changes very quick, very rapidly, and we try to stay current. We go to conferences, we do all the studying, all the continued education, because that is how you have to do it in IT. Like, you've got to be on top of it to be able to support your clients and know what they need.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. Hey, one sec. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, Cherie, on those, make sure they write the amount they donated, because that's important for our raffle. Sorry, we have quite a few folks donating right now.
It's bustling over here.
That's good. We knew at the lunch hour that things were going to pick up a little bit, and we're so thankful for that. Well, again, friends, for all of your technology needs, you're a small business. Look, even if you're a one-man operation business, Anthem Technology has a solution for you. managed services aspect is so important. I'll word it like this. It's funny how a lot of businesses, well, it's not funny. It's actually, it used to upset me that a lot of businesses, when I was in the game, they would put their IT needs last, but yet they would pay an exorbitant amount of money for insurance policies that they never used.
Right.
So think of your IT as an insurance policy that you're going to use.
Yeah.
And your IT really needs to be at the forefront because technology drives business.
Yeah.
And so that's the way that I always sold it to my clients was I said, look, think of this as your insurance policy. We are your technology insurance, and it's something that you're going to use, unlike paying $700 a month for that business policy that you never use. Your money's going to go to use. We're going to take care of your needs. And that's the way that I word it. You need to put your technology needs first in your business.
Yeah, and how much frustration do you want in your life, Because spending the right money and choosing the right IT company, doing the right technologies can really help to lower the frustrations in doing business. And most people, if you're a doctor, you don't want to know how to defend against a ransomware attack. You just want to take care of your patients.
You just want to operate on hearts.
Exactly.
Not operate on servers.
Right. And so you shouldn't be expected to know that. But there's requirements, there's compliance needs, there's all those types of things. And then that's where, a company like us can step in and make sure we're taking care of that side. So that frustration, that difficulty, it's not on them.
Yeah, well, it's great. Kevin, we appreciate you,
Of course,
man. Love all that you do. And, we're always praying for the success of your businesses, not just one. Look, Anthem Technology, Century Security. You probably don't want me to mention this one, but Anthem Production.
Yeah.
Jay always tells me, he's like, that's kind of like a hobby business. And if we're not, he goes, if we're not careful, that thing's going to get out of hand.
Yeah, it's very, very, or several times it's kind of gotten that way. It's like, oh, wow, this is doing quite a bit right now.
You're like, slow that one down a little bit.
So if you got any ideas for a fourth business, just let me know, and we'll start that too.
Yeah,
Might as well.
Anthem Moving Company coming soon. AnthemHelloHuntsville.com. I don't know how that's going to work, but that's in the, that's in the works.
Whatever we got to do.
But it's good stuff, man. And I did want to mention too, Kevin is such a man of faith, and I know that you put the good Lord first, and it's so important, in business to really think about the things that matter. And I've always said this, and I'm just going to say this, and I'm not telling you that your business isn't going to succeed if you don't do this, but I'm going to tell you what I believe. I believe that if you put God first, that all things are possible. His word says in Philippians 4:13 that you can do all things through Christ. And when you put God first, it doesn't mean that things are going to get easier. In fact, things are probably going to get tougher, but it's going to give you somewhere to turn. Whenever you need help, you can turn to him first, and that's what you guys do. I know that you do that, Kevin, and I love the mission and the vision of Anthem Technology and all that you do to support our community. And you're on the worship team at UHBC.
Yes, sir.
You're jamming. Are you leading worship? Or?
So I'm not the official worship pastor. That would be Luke Rogers, but I'm up there every week usually, and most of the times I'm leading at least a portion of the service, but
that's
yeah.
Cool, man. I should have asked you to bring the guitar, man.
Hey,
make a jingle for us today. So, well, Kevin, anything else you want to mention, man? It's been so fun having you here.
No, I mean, I just love what you guys do. I love Rays of Hope, this mission to support the local charities, and I hope that if people are hearing or out there, they'll come by, donate, help, and this is an amazing organization, amazing things that you guys are doing. So keep it up and keep up Hello Huntsville.
Yeah, we're going to keep it going along with other duties as well.
Yeah, you're a very busy man.
We'll be here until 7 o'clock tonight, so please come support us. Sam Houston Women's Basketball is here right now. Coach Justice, her girls, and the assistant coaches, we love having them here. So come by and say hi to them. See them out here. They're helping to bring people in. We'll be here until 7. Any items that you can put in the pantry, that's what we want. We're talking about canned food, non-perishable food items, pastas, boxed pastas, macaroni, those kind of things. Baby goods, diapers, especially newborn, all the way up to 12 months. Wipies, clothes, specifically for a little girl who's 12 months and younger. We're looking for clothes for them. Also, boys' clothes, 8 to 10. And gift cards to Tom Fullery's, also Cafe Tech, not Cafe Tech, we give away those, that's why I said that, but Tom Fullery's, the Movie House, and so many others, all great opportunities. And if you come and give cash, you're going to be entered into our hourly raffle. We're giving away $200 worth of jewelry each hour, courtesy of Elliott's Jewelers. And you get entered into a big raffle for a pair of $900 diamond earrings. And if you give $30, you're also going to be entered into a raffle for $1,500 earrings.
My gosh. Wow.
That'll do it. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.